More in-depth coverage on the issues and candidates. Let's send it over to 12 News anchor Kim Kalunian.
She's joined now by our 12 News political analyst, Joe Fleming. Kim and Joe.
Hey, Mike and Shannon. Yeah, certainly a lot to unpack here tonight on Election Day. But, Joe, I want to start with the congressional race in the 1st District. No matter who wins tonight, it's going to be historic.
Oh, absolutely. There's going to be either a Republican for the first time since the 90s or a black person who will be the congressman from the 1st District. He's the heavily favored because the district's so Democratic at this point. But again, in a race like this, you never know what's going to happen.
So let's talk about turnout. We know turnout in special elections is historically lower than what we would see, potentially next year, a presidential election. So what are you expecting to see tonight when the polls close?
Well, right now, as of 5 o'clock, the turnout is about 52,000 voters, which is about 7,000 or 8,000 higher than the primary. It looks like the turnout could probably reach around 60,000, which is about 20%. But keep in mind, there's over 340,000 registered voters in the 1st Congressional District. So it's still really a small turnout, but it might be a little higher than some people had expected in this race because it's been such a low-key race and not a lot of controversial issues in this race going on.
And the Turnout Tracker on the Secretary of State's website is updated every hour. I know you were just looking at it. Where are people turning out the most?
Basically, where you expect them. Providence, Pawtucket. We're seeing Cumberland pretty high. We're seeing a place like Middletown and Barrington. Those numbers are also up. But again, they have big school bonds in those places. Leading the state is a place not in the 1st Congressional District. It's North Kingstown. They got like 6,000 voters out of like 22,000 registered voters, and that's on a school bond issue, which has been very controversial this year.
Yeah, they've got that mega bond, and like you mentioned, they're not even in the 1st Congressional District, so that's a completely separate issue. But in terms of, where the highest turnout is coming from, who does that benefit?
Well, places like Providence, Pawtucket, those are areas that would benefit the Democrat. Place like Middletown, that possibly could benefit the Republican in this race. But again, the 1st District is so heavily Democratic. Joe Biden won it by 29%. So it's going to be a big uphill battle for Mr. Leonard tonight to capture the seat. But again, there are areas where the turnout's a little higher that could help him.
And in terms of, of course, people are voting on Election Day, but people have been voting early, in person, and by mail. What are those numbers showing you?
Well, for example, in the early voting, about 13,000 people in the 1st Congressional District voted early. When we looked at it, of those who voted, 54% of them were registered Democrats and 11% were Republicans. It doesn't mean they're going to vote that way, but that gives an indication. On the mail ballots, which was about 5,000, it was 77% registered Democrat and only 8% Republican. So these show me that the Republicans are not coming out in higher numbers than what they have registered voters in the district. So that's a good sign if I'm a Democrat looking at these numbers. But again, Republicans tend to do better on the machines in Rhode Island. Democrats do very well on the early voting and the mail ballots in the past couple of elections.
And just quickly, Joe, before we let you go, as I mentioned, 2.5 hours until the polls close at 8 o'clock. What are you going to be watching for?
We're going to be watching for places like Middletown, see what's happening there, because if Mr. Leonard's going to have any chance, he's going to have to do well over on the Quinnipiac Island area. We're going to look at like Providence, Pawtucket, Cumberland, see what those numbers are looking like. Providence normally goes like 80% for a Democrat. We want to see if that keeps up. And hopefully we'll see some trends early on to be able to call this race.
All right, fabulous. 12 News political analyst Joe Fleming, thanks so much for being here as always. And Mike and Shannon, we will send it back to you.